what's next. Good morning, it's great to have you
I'm
here.
not going to say my whole government name.
Hey, that's what they do. They put your whole government name in there, baby, so I said it.
I love it.
Okay, so tell us about this. Now is the time to focus on you. What's this about?
Absolutely. It's like I've always supported and helped other people's bands, which I love, but now I'm like, you know what? Let's step out and see what happens and see if you can do it on your own. So I'm jumping out on faith is the cliche. So we're gonna see
Okay,
that.
love that. Okay, so this is about overcoming hurdles. So
Rick,
can you
can you-
talk about your hurdles started actually when you were a child?
Okay, so I didn't know you were gonna make me cry almost. So let's see if I can get through this without crying. But I was raised by all women, so like at a young age, I lost my grandmother and then my mom at some point, and here recently my other aunts have left. So once they transitioned, it was just about trying to make things happen for myself and supporting myself, and that was my support system. Always have been.
Pretty hard when you lose it all.
Yeah, but like I said, I love those women, and they're why I'm here today, and let's persevere. Yes,
I love that. Okay, so you say that you've sacrificed everything for music, marriage, having children, a lot of money. When did you realize that your dream would require that type of commitment, and why did you want to commit all of that?
You know what? I've always known, ever since third grade. I'm like, you know what? This wife and kids, we'll wait on that. Let's get this dream going. I wouldn't suggest it for everyone, but for me it works. But yeah, it's dreams at the end of the day. Put everything on hold if you can. Achieve that dream.
Okay, and specifically to the music industry, what, in trying to make a bigger name for yourself, what are the hurdles that you face? I can't imagine trying to do that, frankly. With everything that's out there right now, I can't imagine.
To be quite honest with you, it's pretty much everyone telling you why you should stop and things of that nature, but it's like you just got to keep going. Because they're going to have every reason for you to give it up and try something different. Like, nope, we're going to keep going.
Okay, so you face that in music. A lot of other people face that in other areas of their life. Stop, don't try. You can't, you're not going to get there,
Right.
so just forget about that. What do you tell people? What do you rely on? Where do you turn when you hear that voice in yourself that says, why am I even trying this?
And I'll listen to that all the time, and I'll nod and say, okay, I hear you, understand, but I know within myself it's going to happen without a question. So even with those hurdles or them saying that, it's like, no, I know in my mind it's going to happen. No ifs, ands, or buts. So you just got to keep on that task and not waver, pretty much.
Okay, and you talk about silencing the noise and staying focused.
Right, you have to. You have to, because again, we do have the people telling you, giving you valid reasons of why you should stop. And it makes sense, but it's like, you know what, just don't stop. You just laser beam focus, and it's going to happen. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Okay, you also talk about being intentional. Tell me about that.
Well, besides just having the faith in yourself, you actually got to put in some work. You actually got to, I'll say, be on the streets. Just when you get off your real job, you got to work on your stuff now. So just continue working pretty much.
Okay, and last you talk about collaboration. And I think that may be a huge key, particularly in our world today,
Absolutely.
where all the big institutions are gone, and it's about collaborating with other people and networking. I mean, is that what you call it?
Absolutely. Like, yes, this is my solo album, but I would not be here or it would not be successful without the people I have working with me at all.
Okay, so speaking of collaborations, you have a new album coming out on Valentine's Day.
Which is my birthday.
Oh, it is?
That's how I get the name.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that. Okay, so what can we expect, and who did you collaborate with?
It's going to be a mixed bag, some of everything. It's like Texas weather. You stick around, you're going to like something. Please, I don't want to forget some names, but I have Rakim Al-Jabbar, my buddy Mousequake mixed it, Verse the World, Breakfast Santana, a lot of people. I know I'm missing some names, but I have a bunch of people.
You gonna get me a copy of that?
I got you.
I got you. Okay, I love that. All right, we were talking about Usher.
Okay.
All right, and I gotta tell you, he said he's a little bit more old school than
Yes,
Usher.
absolutely old school.
But as a musician, if you had to pick the best Usher song, what would you say? Or what do you think? What do you think as a performer and as a musician? What do you think he's gonna start out with?
Absolutely, yeah. I can put money on it. He's gonna start off with
Yeah?
that.
Okay, Aaron, he said yeah.
He's going, what? Let's put money on it.
All right, money on it, right here. Okay,
Absolutely.
So if people want to get your new album, it comes out?
Yes, ma'am, on Valentine's Day. For right now, go to valentifunk.com, and it'll all be there.
All right. Very nice to talk with you this
ma'am.
morning. And congratulations on everything you've overcome.
Thank you so
and thanks
much.
for the tips
Thank
for
you so much.
people who are trying to do the same.
Absolutely.
Okay, right now, yeah, for your information, yeah, and OMG are tied in our poll. There you go, they're tied. Vote in our poll, and we'll be right back.